Welcome back if you're a returning viewer to the channel. WB here, and in this video what I want to do is show you how you can use Microsoft Intune Admin Center to perform remote actions on your fleet of mobile devices. Remember, as always, I encourage you, if you like what you see on the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that notification bell so you're aware of all of the new episodes that are coming out. Remember to like, share, comments are always welcome, and join us on our community Discord server to continue this discussion. Link in the description below. What do you say? It's time. Let's dive in. Hello everyone, here we are on my Windows desktop, and we're going to perform some remote actions on devices. The types of remote actions that are going to be available are really contingent on how your devices are enrolled inside of Microsoft Entra, I guess you would say, because there's two different identity types. There's an Entra registered device and an Entra joined device. So keep that in mind as we go into this. And as a little bonus, I'm going to show you how you can do this in the Entra Admin Center as well as the Azure Portal too. Because really what we're talking about, right, are the various services that we've attached to our Entra ID, right, that essentially that directory backing solution. So with that, let's go ahead. We're going to select devices. All right, and then from here, I'm going to go to Windows, because I've got a few different Windows devices, different types, different enrollment types, some that are still there and they're kind of stale. So you can see I've got a couple different device types here. Notice that I've got my WBPC, and then we've got our Win11AZ, right? So if I go into devices, I can see those right here, and I can see there's two different deployment types. I can see that there's a personal, that's those BYOD scenarios that you need to be aware of, versus something like a corporate-owned device, right? Company-owned, organizationally provisioned, you know, all the different nomenclature. But if you want to perform remote actions on them, you just select the device. I'm going to go ahead and I tell you what, we'll go to WBPC here because it's a personal device. This is one of those where it's registered but not completely joined. And we can see that there are a variety of different things that we can do. Now, I don't want to restart my machine right now because this would be a very short video, right? But I could do a synchronization as well. I can perform a restart. I could remove the device from the directory. Be careful in doing this, especially when we talk about retire. You want to retire it first. If you wipe the information, it's exactly what it says. In those security situations where the device is lost or stolen, you can remotely wipe the device, removing that residual information that we certainly, in organizational data essentially. Then if we hit our little three dots over here, you can see there's a variety of other things that we can do when it comes to remote actions. We can do a fresh start. You know, we can reach out to the device and make it do an antivirus scan, as well as manage the Windows Defender security intelligence updates, including doing remote assistance sessions. And you can see some, you know, a couple other things that we can do. But the big thing here that I want you to remember for the exam is notice that some of these are grayed out. And that's because this is a personal device. Now, let's go back to Windows devices. I'm going to go back to Windows. All right. And then now let's look at the corporate device, right? So this is our Win11-Z computer. Now, again, starting out, kind of looks the same, right? There's, you know, a few things that we can do here. Some are grayed out, resetting passcode. But if we choose this drop-down menu, notice that we have a lot of different things that we can do now, a lot more capabilities with organizationally owned devices. Those are the corporate devices that you should be aware of for the exam. And you can just see you have a lot of additional functionality. So for instance, you could start and initiate a diagnostic I guess, report collection here. And what it does is it will attempt to reach out to this machine, and it initiates it. Doesn't mean that it's succeeded. And we can then come down here to the bottom, and we can see that we have a diagnostics log that we're going to collect, and hopefully if everything happened, or if everything operates the way we want, we can come over here to reports, and from reports we should see that we'll get information in this eventually. You can also go to devices. You can go to monitor, another place, right? And depending on what remote actions you have implemented, you can see the results of those right here in monitor under devices. So there you have it. Really easy to perform some remote actions on your devices. I will tell you, if we hop on over to the Microsoft Entra Admin Center, remember there's a variety of different Entra products here. We want the Entra ID. That's our formerly known as Azure AD. And we can come over to devices here, right? And we can look at all devices. And here's where you can see a little bit of a difference here. And this is what I like about this interface. And it's why I like showing multiple interfaces on this, because these are my autopilot devices here. This one actually doesn't exist anymore. It's a stale device and it will be deleted soon. But you can see our Win11-Z device. Notice that it has, again, a different icon than the WBPC that we've seen. So that shows you that it is an autopilot device, and it even tells you that in the management interface here, this device is a Windows autopilot device, and it cannot be deleted in Microsoft Entra Admin Center. So, right, there you have it. That is how we would do, basically here, let me show you, I showed you the device, but again, what level of management you have really is based on where you're at, right? So notice that, it does look like our diagnostic that we wanted has completed. And you can see the available options over here as well. So we can manage this device through the Microsoft Entra Admin Center, specifically Entra ID. Not sure if they're going to call that out on the exam, but it is something to know. Finally, as another added bonus, and then we're logged into the Azure portal here. And I went ahead and left the default login. If you have your Azure tenant, you can select Microsoft Entra ID. Takes you, essentially you're still nested in the Azure portal, but you get the ability to do all the stuff that we've seen in the last two interfaces. And if we choose devices, here we can see all devices just under overview. Again, you see the icons are kind of mimic what we see inside of Entra ID in the Microsoft Entra Admin Center. And same thing goes here too. Again, depending on the enrollment type will dictate when we choose manage, what options are going to be available. All right, and we can see pretty much the same thing that we've seen in the other interfaces, and we should see when we choose the drop-down that we have a limited set of configuration that we can do here as well. So there you have it, everybody. That is how you can perform remote actions on your devices in the cloud, right, in an MDM solution such as Microsoft Intune, and we also seen where we could do this inside of the Entra Admin Center. And then finally, again, a couple added bonuses there, the Azure portal. Remember, if you like what you see here, I always encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell so you'll be aware of all the new videos that are coming out. Remember to like, share, and comments are always welcome. Link in the description for our community server if you want to continue this discussion. Thank you for watching.